Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to Tigers franchise. And halfway point of 2029 here, and the team's starting to figure it out a little bit. Staub's getting it going. 13 homers. How many did he have all last year? 30. Oh, he had 30 last year. His powers consistently went up. That's good to see. Yeah, he's really getting there. Ortega's kind of struggling again. 15 homers, but not hitting for average. I don't know what to do with him. He's actually regressing quite a bit, which kind of stinks. I wish he had quirks, but he's only 23, so I mean, how mad can you really be? He'll get there. Hunter Green's really struggled. Ellie De La Cruz getting it going now. Casey Mize has been great. O'Neal Cruz hitting 301 with 20 homers already. I mean, and Ray Duke's back up. I wanted to look at, before we hopped into it, Cleveland McFadden hitting 293 in AAA. Oh, man, he looks good. And we might hop down. I think we got the draft, but then after the draft, we might hop down and play a game with player locked as McFadden and keep him active. And I'm assuming that McFadden's probably in this. Maybe we'll just do that. Player lock. Oh, yeah, batting 3-hole. Hitting 289 with 9 homers. Let's hop in with Cleveland McFadden in the futures game here. Henry Hernandez on the mound for the AL and Jack McLeod on the mound for the NL there. And we'll get our first look at Cleveland McFadden. We acquired him in a trade a year ago from the Red Sox. And he's I think he's a switch hitter. Yeah, he's a switch hitter, throws right. And here we go. Very good utility guy. Pitch on the way. Foul ball 0-1 here. And here we go. Ready with the 0-1 is McLeod. Pitch on the way. Driven up the middle. Base hit. And, McFadden's going to round and go to second. He'll be in there with an RBI double. 1-0 AL. McFadden looking good. Like what I see already. Eric Gonzalez in here. And looks like he can run well as well. Yeah, 69 speed, but a really good stealer. Nice. And I was kidding. I suck at this. Yeah. And that'll be the second out. That's my bad. And here we go. McFadden, 1-for-1 with an RBI double. And here we go. The wind from Nicholas. Pitch home. And that was a nasty slurve. 0-1 here to McFadden. Here's the wind, home to McFadden, and driven left side, onto first in time for the third out. Still decent contact going the other way. Now it's 2-2 with 2 on, 2 out, and McFadden in here. And here we go. Pitch home. It rolls over it, onto second, in time to end the top of 5. Tough. And McFadden now in the field. We're going to look at him in the field. Here's the wind from Omar Alfonso. On the ground, right to McFadden. Up and firing across. In time for the second out. Good play by McFadden there. And he gets pinch hit for. And that'll probably do it for us here. As we'll get out of here. And yeah, the AL wins. 3-2 there. McFadden goes 1-for-3 with an RBI double on the day, and I really liked what I saw. Didn't strike out, put the ball in play every time. It has pretty good speed. Made his only opportunity in the field count. And we lose to the White Sox there, and here we go. It's draft time. And we'll see how our scouts did this year. We'll find new ones again if they did a bad job. Let's go to the draft here. I think the Diamondbacks had the first pick again, right? Yep. And here we go. Diamondbacks will start it off. They're on the clock. And their first pick will be... Who are you? Number 0. Dwayne McLean. He looks like he could be okay. He's our number 1. The MLB's number 2. 19 years old. He looks okay. And now with the second pick... Who we seeing here? Who we getting? 2029 draft, National Select. They've had the second pick like every single year. You'd think they would have been good by now. Julius Blake That's the MLB's number one. He looks good. Another 19-year-old shortstop. Maybe the next Derek Jeter. You never know. And here we go. The third pick now. To the White Sox will be Tim Anderson. Let's see what it looks like. Javier Nunez, another shortstop. He looks good as well. The potential is going to be there. He's 22, though, so you're hoping that overall is going to be on the high side and that he could play possibly right away. And we'll send our first pick here. And how'd the scouts do? It doesn't look like very good. Well, they scouted this guy, Rick Norris. I mean, he throws hard. He's 18. He's going to have at least the potential, but he's probably going to be horrible. He's going to have a long time before he's good. This guy's going to have good potential, but his overall is going to be terrible. Andy Zinn, the Zinnmeister, the Zimbabwe. This catcher might be okay. Man, I don't really know what to do with this pick. They really didn't scout guys that I was hoping they would scout, I guess. Positions I was hoping they would scout. And we also have to think about interest here. So this guy's draft rank 10. Pretty much this guy's draft rank 5. He's a closing pitcher, Romeo Evans. 18-year-old. He's going to throw relatively hard. I wish I could see his pitch mix. We don't know his interest in that. I think we're going to go Romeo Evans here. We could use relievers. He probably can relief pitch. I don't know how interested he's going to be, but we get another pitch right here. Another pick right here. And we're probably going to take Rick Norris now. We have him ranked 34. This would be pick 36. I mean, if D'Angelo Trout's high upside is what it should be, he'd be great. But Rick Norris is going to probably sign. He's 18, so we'll have time to progress him. Hopefully he has B potential, and hopefully he's like a 60 overall. He's only 18, though. We're going to take Rick Norris as kind of a project. We know he can throw hard, so we'll just take that. And he's left-handed. Take that and run with it. Ray Ojeda, is that how you say that? This guy could either be the best player of all time, best pitcher of all time, or be horrendous. I mean, it looks like he should be good. Another reliever. That guy's a shortstop. We do not really need infielders. We could use starting pitchers. James Gann. What do we know about James? Not a whole lot. Do we know anything about anyone? I guess we'll probably go Alexis Meza and take the chance on the upside, because if the upside's true, I mean, this kid's going to be a stud. He's only 18 again here. At least he's young. We can get him young and maybe progress him a little bit. And here we go. Pick 104, Ray Gunn. Still here. There's a first baseman who looks horrendous. This guy looks better than the other guy. That's crazy. Really no story. Albert Gomez. I mean, he's going to have good potential, but his overall is going to be bad. Good stamina, good velocity. I like Albert Gomez. I think we're going to take him here in the third round. 22 years old. Probably a little late for him to be a project, but if we can get him and maybe he becomes a quality minor league starter, I don't hate that. And Diego Ramirez. He's going to have decent potential. He'll never be anything more than a fast outfielder, it looks like, though. Luis Martinez. Looks like he could be okay eventually. We're going to take a shot on Luis Martinez. Kind of going against my scouts for draft board because they've just screwed me the last few years. Donnell McGraw. I don't really know what to think about Donnell, but he looks pretty decent. He's 21. We got to hope he's like a high-end 60 overall because he's not going to have good potential. So we're going to take that chance to go Donnell McGraw. Long-lost cousin of Tim McGraw. And now our last pick. There's a right fielder here. Manuel Benitez is going to be horrible. That stinks. Manuel is like the best available. This kid's 18. He's a catcher, and he's terrible. I guess Manuel Benitez is our pick. Nothing really jumps out here. He might be decently fast eventually. We'll take him. I don't even know if we'll go after him. That'll be the draft. And we can't even look at any of that. But Romeo Evans is our first pick that we take there. All-star voting-wise, we'll just look at that name. Simeon Woods Richardson. That is a name right there. And we'll sim through this game. We win going into the All-Star break. We'll probably skip the Home Run Derby this year. We did it the last 3 years. You can go watch those if you want to see them. And I think the NL one. No, I don't care about that. And yes, our first chance to look at our draft picks here. Romeo Evans will be priority 1. Rick Norris, and then Donnell McGraw. We'll give Rick an offer here, and he signs right away. Rick Norris, welcome to Detroit, buddy. Donnell McGraw, I'm going to try lowballing him at first. He declines, that's okay. We'll offer Albert Gomez here. And Albert Gomez, newest Tiger. Alexis Meza. How's that? And he signs. We're getting all the guys right away. Love it. And we'll throw Luis Martinez in there. We'll actually move him to priority 2. And yeah, we'll finalize that as we look at the voting. And it is no starting pick. No, Casey Mize. Casey Mize is 10-3 with a 3.28 ERA. I think that's his first All-Star game. Good for Casey Mize. Cody Hewer makes it for the Blue Jays. Emmanuel Clase. Alex Lang still made the All-Star team. So that's 2 so far. That's shocking that David Bednar didn't make the All-Star team. Tyler Stevenson represents the catcher. Not for us, but... Rafael Devers, O'Neal Cruz, and Jonathan Staub both make it. So we had 2 shortstops. I mean, we have 2 amazing shortstops. Not shocking. Juan Soto makes it. Julio Rodriguez, Mike Trout. So we had, what, 1, 2... 3, 4, 5 All-Stars again. That's about our average every year, it feels like. And PCL 1 there. And we're back to baseball here, and Bednar in a tight spot against the Yankees. We'll hop in and try to get this last out with Bednar facing Aaron Judge, so not an easy one. We're 53-38. Yankees are 41-52. They scored all their runs in the 8th. I'm assuming against Alex Lang. Bednar home to Judge. 1-0 to the big man, who's probably like, what, 36 at this point? What was that? 2-0 here to Judge, and that is gone. 4-4. Getting squeezed. And a blowing save for Bednar. And we'll get Matt Brash up here. It'll be Kyle Saul in here. Pitch on the way. 0-1 to Saul here. Pitch home. Popped foul. 0-2. There we go. The 0-2 home. 1-2 here to Saul. Here's the 1-2 home. 2, a whole lot of 2s. 2-2 on the way from Bednar. Strike 3 looking. And that'll end the top of 9, but Aaron Judge goes yard. I mean, when you're getting squeezed, you got to throw it over the plate, and Judge isn't going to miss that. O'Neal Cruz in, 1 for 4 with a homer on the day. Garrett Cole on the mound for the Yanks. Here's the wind and pitch home. 1-0 to O'Neal. Garrett Cole's got to be up there in this franchise. Pitch on the way. Oh, good changeup. 1-1 now. 2 people warming up in the pen for the Yanks. Line from Cole, pitch on the way. 2-1 to O'Neal Cruz. Batting second today. And here we go. The line from Garrett Cole, pitch home. And pop to left. It needs to bleed. And caught by the left fielder for the first out in the 9th here. Here comes Staub. 3 for 4. Average up to 286. He's raking here. Here's the wind from Cole. Pitch home. 0-1 to Staub. Not a great slider, just not what I'm looking for in the first pitch there. Wind and pitch from Garrett Cole. And that's the one I'm looking for. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm looking for. 0-2 here to Staub. Here's the pitch. And rolled over. 0-2 still, early on a hanging slider. And Garrett Cole wanting to come home again. Driven! Jonathan Staub crushes it! And it's caught. 2 away. Perfect line out. Juan Soto's in. Here's the line. Pitch to him. Swung on and missed. 0-1 to Juan Soto here. And here we go. Garrett Cole wanting to come home to Soto. Fouled back. 0-2 now to the slugger. He's kind of just became a power hitter, 4-hole offensive genius for us, but I love his new role in this team. He's actually a good defender in real life. Well, he's not great, but he's decent in real life. But just we have so many good players on this team, he doesn't have to play in the field. He swings at one that bounces and strikes out. Not great. And we'll probably just quick manage this. Ground out, walk, single, scores a run, strikeout. And Enyel De Los Santos into face Ellie De La Cruz. That's a lot of days in there. And here we go. Pitch home to Ellie. 1-0 to Ellie. Hitting .217 with runners in scoring position. And here we go. Enyel ready. Pitch home. What am I doing? 1-1 now to Ellie. That De La Cruz looks so bad on the back of his jersey. I don't know what that is. Here's the 1-1 home. 1-2 now to Ellie, out in front of the changeup. And here we go, the 1-2 on its way. Swung on and missed by Ellie for the strikeout for the first out of the inning. And Darren Ortega in 2 for 4 on the day. Here we go, Ortega in a big spot. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed on the changeup. Not hitting good with runners in scoring position. Kind of the story of this team. Here's the 0-1 on its way. Chopped foul late on that. I know I was. 0-2 now to Ortega. Been early on everything, so I try waiting back, and then I'm late. Baseball, man. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back punch-outs. Ortega chucks the bat. And Rosario's in. 1 for 4 on the day. De Los Santos sets. Here's the pitch. 1-0 to Ahmed Rosario here. He's 1 for 6 in his life versus De Los Santos. And here we go. Pitch home. No comment. ... 1-1 now. That was bad. And here we go. The 1-1 home. 2-1 now to Rosario. Soto on second. And here we go. Pitch home. And up the middle, right to second. Volpe Fields on to first. Yankees win. Yankees win. I couldn't refuse. Tigers to loss. That's tough. Garrett Cole gets a win in 2 1/3. Bednar gets a loss. Goes 2 innings. Gives up 2 earned on 2 hits. 3 strikeouts. Sometimes that's how it goes. And we lose our first game back from the All-Star break. Not really what we were shooting for, but we could sign our draft pick, so there's our positive. And Donnell McGraw, we're going to try to keep lowballing him. And he signs, welcome aboard, Donnell, Manuel Benitez here. And, yeah, we're going to have to unload a contract at some point. Probably one of our pitchers. Staub with a 21-game hitting streak. We are getting crushed by the Yankees. Staub kept it going. We lose again. We get brewed by the Yanks. Staub is on an unreal pace here. We finally win against a division rival there in the Guardians. Job on the mound. Job's kind of turned into the ace. Ray Duke kind of, I think, finding it a little bit, maybe. Nope. Okay. And Manuel Benitez is ready now. We'll offer him. He declines, but that's okay. And we look at the trade block. It's probably going to be about the same. Jordan Lawler's new. 26-year-old Todd Jefferson, a 22-year-old left fielder. Any cheap relievers we could pick up? Torkelson on the Red Sox. That's who we got for McFadden. I mean, contract extensions wise, who do we have? I don't really know of anyone. How much does Cartaya want? Yeah, right. Foley is a free. I mean, no one that I'm gonna like lose my mind over. So, Freddie Freeman will probably retire. I'm not really worried about Freddie. We might. I wanted to see what our shortstop situation is because I really want McFadden up like now. Like he's ready. He's about there. He's hitting 291, 382 OBP. Like he plays first, short, third, and right. Where could I mean? He'd take Rosario's spot, who's hitting 259 now. Be a switch hitter. Man, what do we do? What do we do? He could also. I mean, Arise plays first for us. Huh, what do we do here? I want McFadden up. Do we wait till September? I think we wait till September. Or we wait until Rosario gives us a reason not to have him anymore. And then because I mean, he really hasn't given us a reason not to have him. Hunter Green's given us a reason not to have him, though. And Tristan Casas heading to the Rays from the Red Sox are a bunch of decent players, I guess. Uriah's with a shutout, and he gets it done against the Guardians. Bednar closes out the Guardians, and we take 3 out of 4 in a home series against the Guardians there. Now we can look at draft picks. Manuel Benitez, sign. Okay. Or keep being a dingus. We'll another 3 days here. We want to get these draft picks signed. Tie game. We win, thankfully. Scooble returns. That's huge. And Scooble back in the rotation. Ray Duke will probably get sent back down. Yeah, we'll return him back to AAA. Man, Quijada's done a lot better, I feel like, of late. Maybe I'm completely wrong on that, but it feels like it. Matt Brash is terrible, but everyone else has been okay. Bednar's been great. How's his save? 5-2. We might move Lang back just for now. We're just kind of trying to figure out what's going to be best for the team here. We'll move Lang back and see. We're up 4 games in the division. Not really happy with where we're at right now, though, to be honest. And Riley Green is a triple for the cycle. We win 10-4 there. Caldwell trying to close us out. Juan Soto, I don't really like doing them when they're in the top of the inning. Red Sox win that one. We're 58-43, 4 games up still. And Romeo Evans is where we could try to sign him. And he signs on the first offer we give him. Thank you. Manuel Benitez, quit being a dingus. He declines again, dude. Okay. Man, what do we want to do here? Frankie Lindor's out here. He's still an 86 overall. That's crazy. My thing is, like, I'm so ready to call up McFadden. He's hitting 302 now. He just wants me to call him up. He's daring me. Ahmed Rosario's really struggling, really regressing, down to an 81. Still got 3 years on that contract. Jeez, oh, Pete's. View all trade blocks. Cody Bellinger, 33-year-old Cody Bellinger. Marcelo Myers, the best guy out here. And there's no relievers that are worth a darn, it would appear. Dansby Swanson getting 25 mil this year. Could we even afford that contract if we traded them like Ahmed Rosario? No. I don't know. So Rosario, I would like to move Rosario, I think. Because, I mean, when we look at our lineups, we have Arias playing first and Rosario playing center. Yeah, I mean, I'd like McFadden up to play, because then Elliott third, O'Neill at short, Staub at second. And when we look at Cleveland McFadden, he plays right also. So we could stick him in right. I mean, he's got pretty good speed, decent arm. I don't know if I hate sticking him in right field. honestly. Or we stick Arias in left, but he's way slower and not as good of a fielder. Or do we just hold on to Rosario? This is a tough decision for me because Rosario's been here so long. We're going to hold on to him for this year. I think this might be his last year as a Tiger, but as we lose again there, Casey Mize gets hurt with an elbow sprain. We win the game, though. Tough spot for Lang, and he blows it, and we can sign picks again. And Luis Martinez signs. Hopefully Manuel Benitez, he does not. I'm just going back and forth with what I want to do right now. I mean, if we made a trade, it'd be for a long reliever, like a Jack Leiter. Nestor Cortez, and that's a big deal. I don't want that deal. Junior Cabanero, interesting. Owen White. I'm just looking for like a young reliever. Like Tom Yu wouldn't be bad. 1 year, $3 million. Interesting that he's already making $3 million. Any like really young relievers we could trade for? Because I mean, we're not gonna get any value out of Rosario. We can suggest a trade for him and see what we get offered. But I don't like our odds of getting even a decent deal, to be honest. Maybe we will. Yeah, I'm not loving this. I mean, if we get a decent... Giovanni Moran's interesting. Oops, geez, what the heck? That's one I'm interested in just because we need a reliever. Jimmy Lambert's interesting. He's just old, but... I mean, we're kind of just looking for a reliever right now. Royals have a good... Oh, it's 21-year-old. Donald Q. Okay. Twins, not really. Ken Ruffin, not really interested in. Man. Yeah, I figured it was going to be bad, but geez, I didn't know it was going to be this bad. Just looking for like a 60 overall with A potential, like pitcher. Close. Steven Ponce tried. The Cubs always give us good deals. 65 with A potential closing pitcher from the Reds. I just feel like we traded with the Reds so much in this franchise. I don't really want to do it again. Zach Thompson's interesting. I'm more worried about Zach Thompson. He's their best reliever. He's a lefty arm. He's having a good year out of the pen. He's got arbitration for 2 more years. Doesn't make a ton of money. He's a 70. I think I'll do this trade. And we get a catching prospect who's 61. He's 19 years old. Got a long way to go, but he's a project. And we get it done. Ahmed Rosario, thank you for your time in Detroit. It's been an honor. It's kind of sad to see him go. And with that, we are going to move up the man, the myth, the legend, Cleveland McFadden. Welcome to the majors, buddy. Okay, hold on. We gotta take someone out the 40-man. Donnie Sands, you're fired. I'm not real sad about that. Zach McKinstry is also going to be removed from the 40-man. Okay, Cleveland McFadden, welcome to the 40-man, and welcome to the show. Cleveland McFadden gets the call. Who's getting sent down? I don't want to send down Freddie Freeman, but my God, is he bad. Unfortunately, I think it's going to have to be a reliever. I think we're going to send down Jose Quijada. Oh, well, he'll get claimed. Can we send down Brash? Yes. We'll send Brash back down to AAA. And now when we look at our lineup, welcome to the majors, Cleveland McFadden. Yeah, Ortega, he can play right. Ortega can play center. Walker could play left. I like that. Ellie at third. Yeah, and everything else stays the same. I like that a lot, actually. Doesn't matter. And then McFadden in. Darren Ortega just moves to center. I don't really want him to bat leadoff. I'd rather Arise just always bat leadoff. And maybe against lefties, we move. What do we do here? Maybe we just leave him up there. I mean, he hits good. Maybe we just leave him in the 2-hole. I don't really hate that, I guess, now that I look at it. And yeah, welcome to the majors, Mr. Cleveland McFadden. And, what happened? Did I do something wrong? I probably messed this up. Nope, we don't have a long reliever. Zach Thompson has 67 stamina. There's our long reliever. Perfect pickup for what we needed. And Rosario, we turned Rosario into something very useful. I feel bad getting rid of him just because he's been such a key part, but it gets rid of a bad contract. And honestly, we didn't really need him, so I'm not really upset about it. And here we go. I'd like to see him. And Soto has 2 homers. We're winning 10-0. We win 10-0. I want to see how McFadden did. He went 2 for 4, and boy, was he ready for the show. Mize gets the win. How do I look at home runs? He had a homer in his MLB debut. Are you kidding me? Cleveland McFadden, welcome to the show. What? Wow. Joyce is trying to close you out. Soto at the plate. Bottom of 9, we lose. Casey Mize returns. And we can sign draft picks. I didn't really want to sim that one. I don't know why I did. And Benitez signs. We now have all of our draft picks signed. And here we go. We'll sim through this Royals game. Oh, we have one too many players. Daryl K. Sorry, pal. You're getting cut. Sorry, man. Sad to see you go. Not really. Oh, no. I didn't need to stop there. And we lose to the Marlins. And Chicago claims Daryl K. Okay. And today's the deadline. We have all of our picks signed, so we're good here. And Cleveland McFadden, he should have renewable. I mean, can we sign him to a... I mean, I'd love to do a 10-year deal. What's he want money-wise? If he wants 10.6 a year, we can get up to 10.6 a year. That's absolutely fine with me. I mean, I think he's going to be... He might be better than Staub and Ortega somehow in the end. We're only at 4.8 right now. But 10.6 feels like it's actually cheap for a guy this good. And we're not even 210 yet. We're getting there. Sounds like a machine gun's going off. This is your Call of Duty sound effects for you. All the way up. All the way up. A lot of decisions being made in this episode. And that right there would be 10 point... With a player option? I mean, he's going to be a star. We'll front load it. And he signs Cleveland McFadden. Welcome back to the Tigers for 10 years. On really a good deal. I really like that deal for us. When you look at McFadden, I mean, it's a big investment. Don't get me wrong. Where is he? I can't even find him on the team here. Did I miss him? I mean, it's a big investment, but when you front load it, I mean, he signed through 2023 on a really good deal. I mean, look at that. And it gets so cheap by the end. He's already an 81 overall at 20 years old. That feels like a steal of a signing there. You're not going to catch me complaining. And with 2.5 months left here, Soto needs a triple for the cycle. We lose. We are really not having a great year, but we win there. Campos is hurt. And fix that. Job with a shutout going late. Jordan Walker's out for a few days. No, we're good. And Cruz with 2 homers on the day. Jeez, oh, Pete's. Jordan Walker returns to the lineup, and then we lose 2 straight. William Contreras having a day. Contreras on a hot streak here, but we lose to the A's. Contreras continues to keep it going, but we're losing here. And Lang pitching bottom of 10, no outs. We'll hop in with Lang and pitch here. I need a drink. Yanni Hernandez on the mound.
On to the bottom of the 10.
And here we go. Hernandez and pitch on the way. 1-0 here to Yanni. A lot of decisions being made in this episode. Trying to set up our future because after this year, we aren't going to be playing like hardly ever. Maybe pop in if we make the World Series and play a game. But we're not going to play much at all. So I'm trying to get us set up so I don't have to do a ton of, tricky stuff. Stop on to first. Gets the out. 1 away here in the bottom of 10. And Palencia in. Here's the first pitch home. Chop foul. 0-1 here to Palencia. There we go. The 0-1 home. 1-1 now. Ready with the 1-1 is Lang. Pitch home. 2-1 here to Palencia. There we go. The 2-1 home. 2-2. Perfect pitch from Lang. Pitch home from Lang. Oh, stone cold take there. Tyler Stevenson waits on deck. Full count pitch home. Fouled off. And we're going with the full count curveball. Pitch home. And he takes it. Ball 4. But now we have the force out double play potential with Tyler Stevenson in. Pitch on the way. 1-0 here to Stevenson. Pitch home. And grounded off of Lang. And that'll tie the game up. Oh, that's unfortunate. Lang blows the save. We're just going to quick manage. We're going to actually pull him out. We'll bring in Jose Quijada and see what happens. Walk. We lose. Awesome. Why'd I bring in Jose Quijada? I don't know. Veerling had a hit. That's exciting. I don't know. I'm frustrated. We're 72-55. We're 4 games out of first. Jeez, we're not having a good year. We should make the playoffs. We lose to the Angels again. We just can't find it this year. We just need to sneak in. 4-0. Hunter Green shuts out the A's. Ortega needs a triple for the cycle. We lose 13-11. Ray Duke gets hurt. And 1-run lead. Can Lang do it? He does it. Ray Duke returns. McFadden with a 10-game hit streak. Jeez. Let's hop in. Why not? Try to get a hit. He has 2 walks on the day. He's 0 for 2 with a run. 2 walks. We're 75-58. And here we go. Hitting 276. 2 homers. 3 RBIs. Soriano will wind to come home. Swung on and missed. Big hack by McFadden. And here we go. Soriano will wind to come home again. 1-1 now to McFadden. 25,000 in attendance here at Comerica. Pitch on the way. And driven foul barely. 1-2 now. Late on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. And here we go. The wind and pitch from Soriano. Swung on and missed by McFadden on the fastball for the strikeout. Tigers win, though, which is very important. Mize with another gem of a game. What a mustache by Ernest down there. Ernest Trejo. He takes the loss. We'll probably get through August here and then look at some stats updates. As Soto with a 14-game hit streak, we lose 6-0. Here in September, it's call-up time, and Hunter Green has been nothing short of horrendous this year, to say the least. He's been really frustrating. We need that. I mean, back-to-back years of really struggling. We paid him last year. He hasn't been good since he got paid. Casey Mize has been great. Scooble's been great. Job has been great. Urias has honestly been really solid. He's kind of dropping it overall quickly here. We got him under contract for 2 more years after this. I prefer to see that stop happening. Bednar's actually had a rough second half of the season out of the pen. Gratterall's been solid. The pen's really been decent. Thompson's been good. He's been really good out of the pen, actually. blowing 4 saves. Lang has not been good at all this year. Again, he's kind of back to struggling like he did last year. Dominguez has been lights out in the minors, and I mean, he's going to get the call. He's definitely one of the guys that's getting a call up for September here. Rosenthal will go to AAA, and Goodell will go to AA now. Dudley Meeks, what a name. Dudley, they need you in AA, pal. They need another catcher. That's what I'm going to say. We need to call someone up. Ernesto's having an absolute year. Is there anyone? I mean, Jace Young, obviously, he's 28, and he just cannot find a way to make it to the majors. We just keep adding. Cleveland McFadden isn't going anywhere now for at least 11 years. I mean, no one's really blown me away other than Bryant Packard had a year. Holy. He's a good defender, good contact hitter. He's 31 now. Justin Henry Malloy's been okay. Riley Green has been good. He's already up, though, obviously. It's between Packard and Ernesto. And I'm going to call up Packard just because he just feels like the better move. And we'll promote Roberto to AAA and then Rincones to AA here. And there we go. That'll be our moves as we look at some stats on the year card. Both our catchers hitting over 300. That's awesome. Yeah, that's hard to get out of catchers. Freddie Freeman has 7 ABs, has no hits. He's trying, man. Luis Sarai is having a great year. Ellie De La Cruz having a really good year. Brady House has been okay off the bench, I guess. Cleveland McFadden's been really good since he got called up. Staub having a great year. Cruz, he's kind of fallen off in the second half, to be honest. Average-wise, anyway. I don't love that, but it's okay. Juan Soto having another MVP caliber year. Ortega's been great. Packard just got called up. Riley Green's been great. Vierling's been fine off the bench. And Jordan Walker's having a good year. So it's kind of crazy we're actually having one of our worst years in recent history. And Contreras, we win. Let's have a big August here. Tie game. Staub at the plate. Let's hop in and try to walk this off. Davis Martin pitching. He's 3 innings in here. Against the Twins, we down by a game. And he's 1 for 3. Bottom of 9 in Comerica. Davis Martin on the mound. Staub in here. Here's the pitch. And driven to left. Get down, get down. Nope. Caught by the left fielder. 1 away. Benintendi puts it away. And Juan Soto's in now. 0 for 3. He has 2 homers in the series with 4 RBIs. And here we go. Martin comes home. Driven right to third. Back-to-back. Good timings right at someone. 2 away now. And Ellie De La Cruz in now. And here we go. Martin sets. Pitch to Ellie. 0-1. I just felt like taking one there. I mean, we just swung it back-to-back and hit him right at people. You got to break the juju. Here we go. The 0-1 home. Driven to right. Foul. 0-2 here to Ellie. We're going to get... Actually, no. Sit down. We are going to get... Yeah, actually, no. You can throw. Bednar will probably come in. I don't know who we have on the mound right now. As here we go. The 0-2. Martin ready with it. Pitch home. I didn't even mean to swing. My brain forgot to work. And that'll be the 3rd out. Who's on the mound? Zach Thompson. Runner on 2nd. And we're going to put him on with Thompson and then pull him. I hate to do that, but terrible for the whip. And here we go. Bednar will come in here. In a big spot. And here we go. Pitch home. Trying to bunt. Pops it up. De La Cruz the 2nd. In time. On to first. Not in time, really. Okay, the force is still there. Benintendi in here. Pitch on the way. And that's a ball. 1-0. Pitch home. And ground ball. Staub. Lays out. Makes the play. Back to first. Not in time. Great effort. Staub with a great effort there. Runner scores, and Luis Urias in. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Pitch home. Driven foul. 0-2 here. Here's the 0-2 home. 1-2 now. 97 up around the eyes. And here we go. The 1-2 home. Chop foul by Urias. Good job staying alive. And the 1-2 home again. Driven to left. Given a charge. Riley Green is there, though. Makes the grab at the track to end the top of the 10th, but we give up a run. And Emmanuel Clase in to face Darren Ortega, who's 1 for 3 with the homer on the day. It'll be Ellie off second. Pitch home. 1-0 to Darren Ortega. We know how electric Ellie's speed is on second. We might send him here. We will. Pitch home. Ellie runs. Fouled off. And it's a 3-way tie for first in the wild card again this year. As here we go, the 1-1 home from Clase. Drills Ortega with a 93-mile-an-hour slider, and 2 on for Jordan Walker, who's homered today. And here we go, a lot of speed on the base pass. We're going to double steal. Pitch home, runners go. Foul back. Why do I swing at that? 0-1 here. And here we go, we're sending them again. Double steal is on. Pitch on the way, Ellie goes. That's a horrible pitch, and it's an easy double steal. To a steal for both runners because they left before. And look at that. Steal number 26 for Ellie, 15 for Ortega. And it's a 1-1 count with no one out. Pitch on the way. I don't know what I'm doing. 1-2 here. We're good. We're good. Relax. We're good. 1-2 home. And swung on and missed with a strikeout. Down goes Jordan Walker. And here we go. William Contreras, 1 for 3 on the day. And they're going to put him on to load the bases with 1 out. All right. And it will be Riley Green. I want to see Cleveland McFadden. Cleveland McFadden's going to come in and hit here. Just because I want to see him in this spot. Big spot here for McFadden. Pitch on the way. Almost hits him to tie the game. 1-0 here. Cutter runs in. And here we go. Bases juiced. Pitch home. Fouled back. 1-1 now. Clase throws so fast. McFadden not hitting great with runners in scoring position. Something to work on. The 1-1 home. 2-1 to McFadden now. And a walk's as good as a hit here. As here we go. Ready with the 2-1 is Clase. He delivers. Driven back off him on the mound. Fields it goes to first, but it doesn't matter. An RBI ground out off Clase's face. And you hope he's okay, even though he's a video game character. But 2 in scoring position. Clase remains in the game. Pitch on the way. And I don't know what I'm looking for. 0-1 here. Rise hits great with runners in scoring position. Here's the 0-1 home from Clase. Pitch on the way. Almost hits a rise. 1-1 here. And Clase comes set with a 1-1. Pitch home. Swung on a miss. Big cut by Rise, and it's 1-2 now. Out in front. Tried to crush that one. And here we go. The 1-2 home. And driven to left. Needs to bleed. It won't. Caught and left to end the 10th, but we tie it back up. And we're just going to move Ortega. Jordan Walker will go play left. And then Ortega in center, McFadden in right. There we go. Bednar will remain in. We'll put Correa on here. Get the force out. And I probably should get someone up. We'll get Elvis Dominguez up. And here we go. Nathaniel Lowe in here. Pitch on the way. 0-1 to Lowe. Great pitch from Bednar. And here's the 0-1 home. 0-2. Not sure what Lowe's looking for. We're going to try to elevate and celebrate. Doesn't work. 1-2 now. And here's the 1-2 home. Grounded back to Bednar. He fires the second. I couldn't see it wouldn't let me throw. One out here. It wouldn't let me throw a glitch. Yohan Moncada in here. First pitch to him home. And 1-0 to Moncada here. Here's the 1-0. Oh, 2-0. Gotta locate here. Pitch on the way. 2-1 now to Moncada. And here we go. The 2-1 home. 3-1 to Moncada. Madrigal waits on deck. Fastball home. Rolled over. And pulls Cruz off the bag. Oh, my goodness. 4-3 Twins. And whatever. We'll just leave him in. Bednar comes home. 0-1. I messed up. Pitch on the way. Driven to stop. Flips a second. This time we turn it, but not before we lose the lead. Because I suck. And here we go. Vierling will come in and run for Luis Arias here. It'll be O'Neal Cruz, who's 0 for 4 on the day. In a big spot. We trail by 1. Vierling in at second. Pitch on the way. And rolled over. That's going to be a tough play. Cruz runs well. It's foul. That would have been a hit. Early on the fastball. We're getting him timed up a little better, though. And here we go. Clase home with the pitch. 1-1 to O'Neal Cruz. High on the cutter there. Clase comes set. Ready with the 1-1. Pitch on the way. Driven to left. That is crushed. And over Benintendi's head. O'Neal Cruz is going to round and go to second. Vierling coming home. In there safe. Tie game. That was a tough one because I didn't know if it was going to get over his head or not. But it's an RBI double for O'Neal Cruz. And Vierling scores, and Brian Wu in here to face Jonathan Staub with O'Neal Cruz on second. And here we go. Pitch home. Staub pops it to the catcher. Caught for the first out. A rare mistake by Staub at the plate. And Juan Soto in 0 for 4 with a ground out. And here we go. O'Neal off second. Pitch home. And another pop-up. Benintendi there. Puts it away. 2 away. And Ellie in 0 for 4 on the day. Good timing pop-out. Love those. O'Neal Cruz off second. Pitch home. Fouled back. 0-1 to Ellie here. Looking for a big drive. And here we go. Come on, Ellie. End this thing. Pitch on the way. Rolls over it. Good change. Well, not a good change-up location, but good time for the change-up. I was sitting fastball. Here we go. The 0-2 on its way. Runs it up and in. 1-2 now to Ellie. It's a battle. Who's going to give in first on the mound? Pitch on the way. Chop foul. Ellie stays alive. Still 1-2. And here we go, the 1-2. Wu sets. Pitch home. Whole lot of twos now for Ellie. In a big spot. O'Neal Cruz off second. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the strikeout. Down goes Ellie. Good changeup. We tie it back up. Elvis Dominguez will come in here. And we'll put on Royce Lewis here. And Luis Torrens in here. Sorry, I need a drink. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed on the sinker. 0-1 here. Here's the 0-1 home for Dominguez. 1-1 now. The 1-1 for Dominguez. 1-2 to Torrens here. And here we go. The 1-2 on the way. And rolled over foul. Got a lot of the plate with that. And that was a bad pitch by me. Here we go. The 1-2 home. 2-2 now to Torrens. And the 2-2 home for Dominguez. Chopped foul. Torrens won't go down easy here. Pitch home. Driven to center. Ortega there. Fields fires it in. Not in time. And it's 5-4 Twins. I'm just quick managing. And that's game. Okay. And we lose that one to the Twins. That's tough. And that'll do it for that game. We lose to the Twins in a big game. Ortega 2 for 4 with a homer, a double, an RBI, and a run, but we just can't pull it off. And we lose in extras. And we'll probably just try to get through the rest of the season here. Ellie having a good day. We beat the Rays. We need to just win. Tie game. Correa can walk it off. We lose 2-0 to the Twins. We come back with a win. 2 wins there. 2 big wins. We lose to the Rangers. Put him on the 60-day. And did we lose that one? No, we won. Okay. We beat the White Sox. McFadden had a day there. And we are just having a great month here. Mudhens don't make the playoffs. Seawolves don't make it at 70 and 68. That's a bummer. And Ortega with 2 homers on the day. We beat the Guardians. Jordan Walker gets hurt. We'll keep him out. And Lang blows that save. Walker returns, and we have 1 game as we look at the standings here. And we're winning the AL Central. We have it locked up. Okay, we lock up the AL Central. School has a shutout going. We definitely lock it up there. And we win, and we will be heading to the ALDS to face the winner of Tampa Bay and Minnesota. We might get a rematch in Minnesota. It'll be Texas, Cleveland, Toronto on the other side. And let's see who we get. It'll be Tampa Bay. We draw Tampa Bay. Taj Bradley versus Hunter Green will be game 1. We'll look at awards this year. And Wander Franco wins postseason MVP goes to Juan Soto. 45 homers. Had a phenomenal year. Juan Soto back in MVP. 45 homers, 129 ribbies. Cy Young, Casey Mize finished the second. Still haven't had a Cy Young winner. Juan Soto wins the Hank Aaron Award. Luis Arias wins a Gold Glove at second. I think it's first one. Good for him. Jonathan Staub finishes third in left. Ortega finishes third in left field. No one in right. Silver Slugger goes to Juan Soto for DHs. Anyway, Ellie finishes third and Silver Slugger for third base. O'Neal Cruz wins at 35 homers, 107 RBIs. Ellie's first year as a Tiger was pretty solid. Had a good year. Ortega wins it in the outfield. Let's go. Finally got it. Hit 278 this year. Had a great year. 35 homers. What a year for Darren Ortega. And when we come back, we'll have Taj Bradley. We'll probably look at stats a little more in depth in the next episode before we hop into the ALDS against Taj Bradley and the Tampa Bay Rays. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, it's been the Captain, and peace.